Hey everybody, it's Steve. We're going to do a little Yin Restorative class and a little bit of breath work. So grab your mat and we'll get started here in just a second. Well, hey everybody, let's go ahead and get started in our class. This class was actually inspired by one of my private clients I had the other day. They'd been traveling for 12 hours, flying back and forth from the United States down to South America. And they got home, and instead of wanting to do a real physical class, they wanted to do something pretty chill. So we're going to do about a 20-minute class or so, more of a Yin Restorative. This is a great class to do before going to bed. It'll help you relax, of course. Not just the mind, but your body too. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off on our backs. Now, if you want any props for this, like a pillow, a bolster, or even a block like I have sitting over here, go ahead and bring that with you. It's not needed, but we're going to start off on our backs in Shavasana, so relaxation pose. So come on down to your backs. Let your hands and arms go anywhere. So on your chest, down at your sides. We're just going to rest here for a few breaths before we start moving into some other stretches and poses. And just start off with your natural breath. What does your natural breath look like? Is it a easy inhale and exhale? Is it a little bit faster? Is it a little bit slower? We're just breathing in and out of our nose or our mouth. Nothing to change yet. Now we're going to hold each pose somewhere between a minute or two. So we'll hold these poses just a little bit longer. Now take your hands and arms to cactus arms above your head. Just nice and easy. What we're doing here is our body starts to relax more. We're going to get a nice little shoulder stretch and a gentle chest opener. And then take your feet and legs out to the edge of your mat. So we almost look like stars or big X's. And just continue to start lengthening the inhale and the exhale. And as you breathe in, you want to fill up your lungs, feel the belly and the chest expand, and then hold it for just a second at the top, and then exhale all of that air out of your lungs and push as much air out of your lungs as you can. Now, if you'd like to start counting your inhales and exhales, count on the inhale 1, 2, 3, and then hold it at the top for 1, and then exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hold it at the bottom for 1, and then count 1, 2, 3 on your inhale, hold it for 1, and then exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you find that your breath gets a little bit longer, just move it to 4 and 6, or 5 and 7, or 6 and 8. And do that on your own, and it'll change as we move throughout the practice today. Now we're going to keep our hands and arms in cactus arms. But on our next inhale, we're going to move into Supta Baddha Konasana, also known as reclined butterfly. So we're going to bring the soles of our feet together, knees out to the side. Now walk your feet down far enough to where your hips open on their own. So your feet may open up like a butterfly. So just the heels are touching, but the feet open up. And just hold it here and breathe. Nice, easy stretch. Gentle hip opener. Again, hands and arms just where they're at. Check in with your breath. Remember a nice, slow, steady inhale and exhale. We're not forcing anything here. Now on our next exhale, we're going to take our feet and legs back down into Shavasana. So again, relaxation pose. Feet and legs go down to the end of the mat. Now on our next inhale, we're going to draw both knees into our chest. And we're not going to pull them in really tight. We just want to pull them in nice and gentle. Keep your lower back flat, keep your shoulders flat if you can. And then release the left leg away from the chest, take it down to the end of the mat. And we're going to interlace our fingers below the right knee or behind the right knee, whichever feels best in your body. And then gently start drawing that right leg in toward your chest. Nice and easy at first, and then maybe start pulling it in just a little bit tighter. Again, check in with your breath. Now on our next exhale, we're going to release that right leg away from our chest. Now we're going to take our left hand, you can bring your left hand anywhere. I'm going to rest mine right here on top of my left hip. Take your right hand to the inside of this right leg, keep the right leg elevated, and then gently you're going to start pressing the right hand down on the inside of that right knee and open up the right hip. But again, we're going to keep this right leg, the bottom part of your right leg, lifted. Now if you feel your left buttock start to lift up and you rock over onto your right side, you want to bring this right leg a little bit back towards center. Just gently open up. Now on our next inhale, we're going to release the right leg, bring the right knee back to center. Now we're going to take our right hand out to the side, bring your left hand to the outside of the right knee. And we're going to move into a supine twist to the left, but we're going to go nice and slow. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, guide the right leg up and over to the left very gently. And we're going to roll up onto our left hip. But we're going to hold on to this right leg with our left hand. We just want to give it a little bit of resistance. So gently pull down. Now if you feel this right shoulder start to lift up, bring the right leg back towards center a little bit. This is a very gentle twist. And let's give it 2 more breaths here. And 1 more. All right, inhale. We're going to bring that right knee back to center. Take the right leg down to meet the left leg. And then draw the left leg in. So again, interlace your fingers below the right knee, behind the right knee, whichever feels best in your body. Let's kick out through both heels. And then draw that left knee in toward your chest. Nice and easy. As I mentioned earlier, I had taught that private, and just before that I had taught my power class. And admittedly, I needed that stretch just as much, I think, as she did. So it felt really good to do a nice relaxing stretch before I went to bed that night. So I hope this feels really good to you too. All right, we're gonna release this left knee just away from the chest a little bit. Excuse me, we're gonna take our left hand to the inside of the left knee, right hand. Again, I'm just gonna rest it right here on my right side, and then we're gonna gently press this left leg open and open up that left hip. And remember, we're not dropping the leg forward, we wanna keep it up toward our body. So it's almost out at about a 90-degree angle. And then gently just start pressing down, getting that hip open. It's a nice little stretch here. And again, don't worry if you're up here and this is where your stretch is, or you're all the way down, because you can open up that hip really far down to the ground. Just wherever your body tells you to go, that's just what it is. And again, if that right buttock starts to lift up, bring the left leg back towards center. Let's hold it here one more breath. And then we'll move into that supine twist again, which feels really good in your spine. All right, inhale. We're gonna bring that left leg back up again. Now we're gonna take the left hand to the outside, palm flat, right hand to the outside of the left knee or left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist to the right. Nice gentle twist. Gently bring that left leg up and over. Remember, keep the left shoulder as flat to the mat as you can. Maybe with each exhale, you can pull the right leg or left leg down just a little bit more with that right hand. But again, no need to force it, right? So if you feel like, you know what, this is where my stretch is, then just stay there. There's no need to go any further. Just listen to what your body tells you. Always remember, right? Your body's going to tell you to push it a little further, and it's going to tell you when to back off. Ego's what gets in the way that forces us to go a little bit further than we should. So listen to your body, not your ego. All right, inhale. We're gonna bring that left leg back to center, and then we're gonna draw both knees into our chest. Nice quick hug here. Ground down that lower back. So think belt line, right? So wherever the belt line is, press that down into the mat, and then bring your shoulders down. All right, release your legs. So we're gonna bring our feet flat to the mat, and we're gonna bring our feet together, bring our knees together. More or less, the knees are over the heels or they're over the ankles, okay? So we're gonna bring our feet back just a little bit further. Now, another hip opener. Again, we're working on our hips a lot. So on our exhale, we're gonna take this right leg and let it just fall open out to the right. So open up the hip. Now take the left leg all the way down to the end of the mat. So the right foot's to the inside of the left leg. And then let that left foot just fall open to the side. Now we're gonna go cactus arms again. So take your hands and arms up over your head, cactus arms, so we look like cactus or a field goal post. Close your eyes, let your body relax. We'll be here for about a minute or so. Check in with that breath again. So if you're counting your inhales and exhales, are you at a 3 and a 5 count, a 4 and a 6, a 5 and a 7, 6 and 8? Just what does that look like for you right now? And if you can, try and again lengthen the inhale and the exhale. Body check. Scan your body, see if we have any extra tension anywhere. Are you trying to force something really is what we're looking for. So maybe you're flexing your left leg or you're kicking out through your left heel. Let the body relax. Trying to let go of tension, not create more. And we'll go a few more breaths here. All right, on our next inhale, we're just going to take this right knee and leg and lift it back up. We're going to keep the knee bent and bring the right foot flat to the floor. Then we're going to bring the left foot in to meet the right foot. On the next exhale, let the left leg open up. So we're going to take the left knee down to the mat. The left foot is into the right foot. And then on our next exhale, take the right leg down to the end of the mat. Left foot to the inside of the right leg. And then just let that right foot fall open, relax, right? We're not kicking out through the heel now. We're letting that right leg relax, let the left hip open up on its own. And our hands and arms aren't going anywhere. We're still in cactus arms. Again, we're going to enjoy a nice shoulder and chest opener and stretch. Find your breath. Where is it? What does it look like right now? As we breathe again, our bodies continue to relax. Letting go of any of the monkey chatter in our heads. So if you're thinking about emails or I gotta cook dinner or what am I gonna eat for breakfast, whatever time of day you're doing this practice with me, focus on your breath. Focus on the inhale and the exhale. Feel the chest and the belly rise. And then feel it fall as you exhale. And that's where your attention is. Your attention's on the breath. It's not on anything else. And we'll be here one more breath. And on the next inhale, we're going to bring the left knee back up, left foot flat to the mat. Left knee, of course, is bent. Now we're going to bring the right leg up. Bring both feet together, knees bent. Walk the feet back just a little bit. We're going to go into our deepest stretch here. So on our next exhale, we're going to just let the legs open up. Knees are going to fall. We're moving into reclined butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana. This is our deeper hip stretch. So the knees fall out to the side. The soles of the feet are going to press together. Hands and arms stay where they're at. Now, if you feel at any point you went in just a little too deep, just take your feet straight down toward the mat until you can feel the hips open up a little bit more and the knees fall. So what feels better in your body. But if you can, keep those feet or the heels closer to your body for a little deeper stretch. Now, we're going to be here at least a minute, so settle into the pose. Find your breath again if you lost it. Just breathe in, breathe out, relax, and let go. next inhale, we're going to bring those knees back up together. Our feet are flat on the mat. Now we're going to walk our toes out to the edge of the mat, or feet out to the edge of the mat. Pinky toes just to the edge. Now we're just going to do a very easy windshield wiper, okay? And we're going to go slow. So on our next exhale, just let the legs fall to the right. Best you can. And then inhale, bring them back to the left. And if you can, try and stay in cactus arms with me. Back to the right. And back to the left. Again, nice and slow, never a rush, we're never in a hurry. Back to the right, this will be our last one. Back to the left. Now back to center. On your next exhale, we're going to go back out into Shavasana. Take the feet down to the end of the mat. Let the feet fall out to the sides. Maybe take your feet and legs back out to the edge like I am. So we're back where we started. Then we're going to hold this for a minute or so, and then we'll close out our practice together. So let go of any special breath, ujjayi, or if you were counting your inhales and exhales, let's come back to our natural breath, breathing in through our nose and exhaling through our nose or mouth. Just your natural breath. Breathing in, breathing out, relaxing, letting go. Enjoy Shavasana for the next minute or so. Just breathe. Now slowly start making your way back to your mats by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Slowly start taking your hands and arms above your head, reaching back behind you. And then take your feet, toes, and legs down in front of you. So we're stretching in opposite directions. And then knees to chest. Let's give them just a quick, gentle hug. Roll over to your right side in a fetal position. Take a second. Acknowledge yourself for coming here today and sharing your practice with me and our community. Honoring your body, your mind, and your soul. Now gently press your way up to a seated position, and we'll close our practice off together. Inhale, reach up, stretch to the sky. Exhale your hands down to heart center. The breath enlighten me honors the breath enlighten you. From my heart to yours, namaste. Well, thanks everybody so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, class inspired by one of my private clients. I thought it'd be a great class to do together. So anyway, if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And subscribe. Continue just trying to build our community here on YouTube. So again, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.